It is Stephanie here, and I am bringing you episode 4 of Infernal TV. This episode is completely dedicated to Tampa death metal band Brutality. In this episode, I interview the whole band, and I also record some footage from one of their dress rehearsals. Brutality was formed in 1988, and after releasing several demos and EPs, Brutality released their first album, Screams of Anguish, in 1993. Brutality spent the next several years releasing albums and going on numerous tours until they briefly broke up in the mid-2000s. But in 2012, Brutality reformed. Check out the interview that I did with Brutality where they discuss new music, newer members, and their legacy.
Shut the fuck up, Jay. Shut your fucking mouth. I'm gonna put my size 12 in it.
What's up, everyone? This is Stephanie here with Infernal TV, and I'm here right now with Brutality. So what can you tell us about the writing of the new album? Did you go a different direction, or is it same, just, the classic Brutality that we all know?
It's the same, but not like all of our albums at all. Each album has its own little feel and different style, but we always stick to our formula of what everybody likes and what we like to play and like to do. So it's pretty much the same, but it's going to be different, and just like all the other albums.
Same but different. It's like,
That is so specific.
Compared to all the other Brutality albums, I think it's going to be it's not going to be tech, 'cause we're never going to be like a tech band, but we're trying to do a little bit more of that, It's still going to have the classic groove that everybody loves about Brutality, but it's going to knock your socks off right off and into the floor.
We've always had different guitar players on the album, so it kind of helped us write music that was still in our vein, but it sounded different than the last album. I mean, we're lucky we haven't done 13 regurgitation. I got it right the first time. Regurgitation, albums, where
Right.
It's just the same shit over and over again,
Right.
So we're only on number 5, so been in it for almost 30 years together, off and on through 30 years. It's like when we get together, it's kind of
You
happens.
said about the other albums before, you got new members. You always have new members. Like you got me and Ronnie coming in on this new one. So our flavors coming to the table,
Right.
along with
So that's gonna make it
their style. It's already what it is. Right.
Make it more, more unique. I think the next album.
When I was listening to, before the interview, when I was listening to some of your older material, like Screams of Anguish, until, some of your newer material, I've noticed that I feel you've gotten a lot more aggressive with each album. Now, I know that Jason over here mentioned that you are kind of moving into a more technical direction, but, do you still, or do you agree, do you feel like there is more aggression with each album, that you just, go balls deep into your music, or what do you think?
I think when we were younger, we were angry, but we didn't know what we were angry about. And now we're older and we're more angry.
Perfect.
And now we know what we're angry about.
Perfect.
So it's
concentrated anger, man.
It's pretty much,
It's fuel.
organized chaos.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. The thing is like I said before, we write what we like and what we listened to when we were back in the day and everything, and that's just what we do. Like I said, there's no real formula. We just kind of write stuff that we like, and like I said, do different things to make things sound a little bit different, and just do our thing.
Alrighty, cool. Now let's talk about some of the newer guys in the band. What's it been like in Brutality? Having fun?
Yeah, awesome. They're all really cool guys, treat me like family, and love playing the tunes, older tunes. They're legends. I've known them for years. So for me to be able to join up with them was an honor. Oh, the new album coming out? Oh, yeah, no. We're going to be, I'll be writing on them. We'll be all collaborating and stuff, so should be fun.
5 of us on that album.
Hell yeah. So do you feel like you're bringing anything new to the table drum-wise, or will it just be the straight up, kind of how people expect Brutality drums to sound?
Pretty much how they expect them to be. I want to kind of keep it the way they already had it. I don't want to try to put too much flash in it and try to do anything that's wasn't there before. So I'm going to keep it to the roots of what they had before. So yeah.
It's like being in this band is a fucking honor. The musicianship in this band, the level of musicianship is professional, like utmost professional level. And me and Ronnie coming in and us being able to do what they created before, so knowing that whatever we're going to create together ahead is going to be just diabolically destructive, I think.
The label, anything going on with Ceremonial Records?
Use that as our platform for Brutality. I mean, we helped Coridia out, and we put out a murder-suicide CD a couple of years ago, but we're just focused on that with us and our releases for right now. We have hookups with different distributors, so putting it out ourselves has just been more convenient than having a record label. Do how we wanted to do it, and like we own all of our music now, so we've been able to re-release all of our albums on CD, on vinyl, on tape, so no record label ever did that for us.
Yeah, we also just bought like a private jet, and we're all taking pilot lessons. So we're next level shit.
Yeah, watch out.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, I was saying watch out. Like for us, we have our own jet.
Let's talk about all your shows right now that are confirmed. Let's talk about Louisville Death Fest and Mass Destruction. So, are you excited?
Louisville Death Fest is going to be pretty cool. We're headlining the second day of the festival, which, in my opinion, is headlining the festival.
Yeah. Here's about the first headliner. I'm joking.
No, who's that? Noctum. No, how do you say that fucking name? Noctum. Nocmistium. Yeah. I don't know if we're gonna get there because it's a long drive, but if we get there the first night, we'll go check them out. But it's Brutality's name has never died, and so even when people want to see us, and there's probably people that are gonna be at this festival that's waited 20 years to see Brutality. And
23 years.
Or 23 years, like the
Or
guy.
maybe even 24.
Or
fuck it.
Yeah, or 25.
Yeah, let's just go.
But it's gonna be cool, man. I think we're gonna go to Louisville and we're gonna fucking destroy everybody's face, and it's gonna be fun times. It's at the Vinyl. This place called the Vinyl. It's in Atlanta. I'm from Atlanta.
Okay.
So it's gonna be cool. Yeah, fucking right.
That's gonna be a good show. A lot
Yeah.
of Florida bands.
A lot of old school good
just
bands.
in general.
Man.
A lot of good bands in that.
Yeah, but it's a lot of good Florida.
There's some good Florida ones. There's no doubt.
Oh yeah, dude. And then, what do you have going on here in Tampa? Anything you can tell us, or?
Well, I know that we're going to be doing Metal for the Military this year on September 2nd, and I believe that's at the Crowbar, I believe. So,
It is,
but
yeah.
that's all we know right now.
Well, let's continue the Tampa thing, and let's just talk about the Tampa scene. So,
The difference between other scenes and the Florida scene is that people in Florida take it as a way of life because that's what it is. A lot of other places you see people being a part of the scene because it's the thing to do or it's what's going on in their city, but quite literally, Tampa's built that from real people that were like, no, man, music is really and that's why the bands have been so good that came out of Tampa, because they're fucking in it. They're like, this is it, they're doing it as hard as they can. That's what I think makes Tampa different, it's dedication.
Oh yeah, dude. And then now
But the same.
It's different, but at the time, it's also the
Because
same.
It is really, because I mean, it's all death metal, but every one of the fucking bands have different, and they got their own sound. Atheist, Morbid Angel, Obituary, Deicide, they've all got their own sound, but it's all fucking death.
Yeah, people from a band, some punk rockers are there, some of the hardcore crew, maybe doom bands. Like, we don't give a fuck, everybody just hangs out. You'll find us hanging out at a punk rock show or something, and then like Fresh Flesh Reaper or Generic Christ for that matter. Two very good fucking Tampa bands as well.
Over there.
Oh yeah.
Killing Addiction that are back have always been fucking great. Druid Lord is fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
Ulcer.
Yeah, Ulcer. They've been around for a long
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
There's-
Mitch has been around
there's
forever.
Lots of good local talent, and then of course Obituary and
Deicide, right? Morbid
these
Angel.
Amon.
Nocturnus.
Yeah, Nocturnus.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
But
dude.
there's just a shit ton of bands from Florida that are kicking. Monstrosity.
Hell yeah, dude. And now, well, let's go back to Brutality. You've been around for 30 years. So, yeah.
I'm only 31, so
You're an old baby.
I was a year old when this motherfucker right here and whoever else started the original lineup.
It was, 86, you were a year old in
Yep,
86?
I'm born in
Damn.
85, brother. That's why I call you Papa.
Makes me real old.
All right. So other than their new talents right over here, let's just talk about, I mean, generally, I guess looking back to when Brutality formed to now, I mean, I guess just what can you say?
We've changed a lot. We've changed a lot because I mean, when we first started, we were more like a thrashy kind of punky band because when we started, there really was no death metal. You know what I mean? There was a couple of bands here and there that were kind of death metal, but I mean, for the most part, it was all speed metal, thrash, metal. You know, there was no genres back then. And we just evolved over time to become what we were, but when we first started out, we fucking sucked. And we gradually got better and better. We weeded out the pieces of shit that were no good and got guys in that needed to do the shit that we were all doing, and that's how it happened. I mean, getting Jay in.
Occasionally, at times, we've sucked a little bit again.
Yeah, of course.
And then
There's little sprinkles of suckiness in there in between, but for the most part, you know, we've always been a solid group. Even when, you know, Jay was gone, we got in the guitar player, that guy fit in, and he gone. You know, we were able to bring in different ideas and shit to what we do, and it's just, you know, it's just cool to have been in the scene and all that stuff with all those other bands from back in the day.
Thank you so much for watching the interview. Brutality obviously has a lot of amazing stuff going on. Have a new album, playing a couple awesome festivals, playing in Tampa, and I'm sure that we'll be seeing them a lot more next year. So thank you for watching. Stay metal, everyone. Thank you all so much for checking out that interview. One of the reasons why I love living in Tampa so much is because all of these iconic death metal bands live right here, and I can just easily approach them and start talking to them. So it's really cool. Not only is it amazing to meet these bands, be able to talk to them, but they're some of the most humble people you'll ever meet in your whole entire life. These guys, they love music, they love death metal, and they just want to talk, and they want to play, and they want to hang. And there's nothing better than to meet some iconic figures in death metal and realize that they're just like you and me. And I'm sure by watching the interview, you can tell that Brutality, these guys are hilarious. And they are also some of the easiest guys to talk to. They are super outgoing, super nice. They just want to hang and they just want to talk music, and it's really freaking cool. So now that we got the interview out of the way, let's go ahead and watch these guys play because that's really what matters, right? All right, so here is some of the footage that I got at Brutality's dress rehearsal. much for checking out episode 4 of Infernal TV. And like Brutality said, they have a lot of great things going on. They are playing Metal for the Military on September 2nd. If you live in Tampa, then definitely come out to Crowbar on that day. Brutality is also playing Louisville Death Fest and Mass Destruction Festival. They also tease some new music, and we get to see what all the new guys are about, right? So I'm going to put all of Brutality's social media links and their website in the description of this video so you can keep up with everything that they're doing. And don't forget to follow Infernal TV. Check out our brand new website, infernalonline.com. And also subscribe to the YouTube channel just so you can check out more episodes, more features, and more interviews. And follow us on social media. Infernal TV is on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So thank you again for watching episode 4. Stay metal, everyone.